Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. It's time for the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery with John Schiffner. Schiff, how are you?
I'm good. Beautiful out here. Nice weather, little breeze blowing. It's a beautiful Cape Cod day. Ugly this morning, but it's okay.
It sure does look good right now. Can you believe it's the last home game of the regular season?
It has gone by fast. It really, really has gone by fast. That's good and bad in some ways. Bad because a great group of kids is going to go home soon. So, but in another way, it's time. You know, it's time. Some of these guys are tired.
That time of the season means it's time for the team awards. We won't do any spoiler alerts, of course, but the team awards are a pretty important thing. A lot of them are named after important figures that have either played or are part of the organization. What do these awards mean to you? Well,
they're, first of all, to the gentlemen who they're named after are really, really some of the core people of the history of the Chatham A's. And I think that, the guys would, I'm going to ask the guys to look these guys up after they get the award and see what they contributed and what they did for us. And then it's a good group of award winners tonight, too. So it's, all of the awards mean something in me. And the association gave me the leverage to do this, and I just kind of, crossed all the different generations of Chatham A's, and I think we've got a nice cross-section.
How important is it to keep those figures alive in the organization, even as kids keep coming in every year?
Well, I think it's good for the organization as well as the kids, because a lot of people in the organization really don't know the history of the organization, and they need to hear these things and how Chatham has been special since the inception of the NCAA Cape Cod League. And those people on that list that are receiving the awards were major contributors to our organization. And if it wasn't for some of them, whether it was on the field, in the dugout, as a manager, or as a volunteer, we wouldn't be here.
Now, moving towards today's game, the team has lost 3 in a row, a little bit of struggles in the recent going. How important is it for you guys to get some momentum back going into the playoffs?
I think it'll be very important to get a win today and tomorrow. We're fine, but, a win would really, really help things out. 2 wins would be great. I'm not concerned if we don't. I know these guys know how to turn it on and turn it off, but I would really like them to turn it on tonight and tomorrow just to really get a nice, really nice roll into that day off and then into the playoffs.
One of the trademarks of this team this year has been taking advantage of other teams' mistakes and taking advantage of when they have runners on base. Yesterday, team left the bases loaded 3 separate occasions. What was different yesterday?
We had a little more energy yesterday than we did on Thursday, or whatever day. What is today? Saturday?
Today is
Thursday.
Saturday.
Yeah, double hitter was on Thursday. See, it's when you're retired. Every day's a Friday and Sunday never comes, so it's okay. On Thursday, we were really flat, and like I said, that was a weird day. Everything about it was weird. Yesterday, we just got down early, and Chinner, what a great job Chinner did. Bulldog performance after the, what could have been a disastrous first inning actually wasn't all that bad, but it kind of got our hitters off balance a little bit, kind of got us back on our heels, and we just didn't recover. But he came back and recovered. He threw, 4 solid innings after that. I was really happy for him. It was really the Andrew Chin we wanted to see this year, and Andrew that was here earlier. And it's good for him. It's really good for him. Builds his confidence, and the other players were talking about it today, how much better he looked, so that's good. And there was some energy, and we did something that you hope you can do. Is we had the tying run to the plate with the last in the last inning. So that's it shows again that this team can come back.
Yeah, is it kind of weird being in that situation, actually seeing this team not come back after all the late inning drama this season?
I'm a believer in things balance out. You can't go on that streak and just not think it's ever going to happen. The law of averages is going to catch up to you at some point, and it's been a great run. We've certainly shown a great character. The kids have just great character, and that again showed it last night. They got a hit, they scratched, they clawed, they got themselves. We got our best hitter at the plate, one of our best hitters at the plate, in a situation where we could actually, with one swing, tie the game up, or at least continue the at bat or continue the inning. So that the coach, as a coach, you can't ask for any more than that. They got themselves to a point where they could tie the game. So I was proud of them.
Moving to today's game, first pitch at 7 p.m. against the Orleans Firebirds. You have Dom Moreno starting on the mound for you guys. 8 appearances out of the bullpen, but he was a starter in the collegiate season. What are you looking for from him tonight?
We'd like to see if he can go 4 or 5 innings, and there's a very good chance he'll have to pitch in the second round if we're fortunate enough to make it to the second round. So this is kind of a build up your arm strength day, get yourself accustomed to another possible start. And again, he's mentally ready to start because he knows how to start. But he's been dynamite out of the bullpen, so it works out well. We're kind of going to go staff days these next 2 days, but with the thought that we're going to go after the games. We really want to win these games because we really think we should win these games.
Now, you talk about having that mental readiness to be on the mound as a starter, and this team has so much versatility with their pitchers, guys who can come out of the bullpen and start. What's the biggest difference, do you think, for pitchers when they're going into a day as a starter or as a reliever who's slated to come in?
Well, it's you probably subtract pitches if you're relieving. You're only going to probably use 2 pitches as a reliever versus a starter. You might have 3, and if you got 4, you'll use them all. But as a reliever, it's really like get it over with fast, get them out fast, and use your hard stuff. In most cases, most relievers do not rely on their soft stuff. It's going to be fastball, slider. Let's go. Get him out. You want your sliders for the ground outs, your fastballs for the strikeouts, where the starting pitcher is going to work on all of his pitches because he wants to conserve himself, because he wants to go at least 5-6 innings to get to the middle pen and get to the late pen.
So are we going to see anything different from Dom tonight, do you think?
I don't think so. I don't think Dominic changes. I think Dominic's got that kind of, a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a tough mentality. He's coming at you, and he's going to come at you with everything he's got until it's time to leave the game.
Dom Moreno coming at the Orleans Firebirds tonight. Thanks a lot for the time, Schiff.
Thank you, Brandon.
That was the Chatham Bakery Managers Show on the Anglers Extra pregame show, which continues.
Look at Graham sitting there right behind the camera, wolfing a hot dog right in front of us. That's wrong. That is wrong. That's not a Schiffner dog either. That's bad.
No, that is just unprofessional. What's happened to this organization?
It's going to hell in a handbag. That's what it is. That's awful.
Well, hopefully the team on the field can get a win tonight. Thanks again, Schiff.
Thank you.
That was the Chatham Bakery Managers Show on the Anglers Extra pregame show. Back to you, Keith.